This week's Parsha, Parshas Vayeishev, is one of the most dramatic portions in all of the Torah. Jealousy between Jacob's sons leads 10 of them to conspire against their brother Yosef, and they ultimately sold him into slavery. Yosef ended up in Egypt, where he first saw tremendous success, but was then defamed by his master's wife and wound up in prison. While there, he was joined by the royal butler and baker, who were imprisoned for a petty crime in the palace. The Torah tells us that on a certain night, both the butler and the baker had a dream. The butler dreamed of a vine that blossomed and ripened, and he then squeezed the grapes into Pharaoh's cup and served him his wine. The baker also dreamed of a scene related to his job. He was carrying 3 baskets on his head, the top one filled with baked goods, and the birds were eating from the basket. Yosef, with divine inspiration, interpreted these dreams as a sign that in 3 days, the butler would be reinstated to his post, while the baker would be hung. Indeed, that is exactly what happened. I've often wondered, how did Yosef reach such vastly different conclusions from what were 2 pretty similar dreams? This week, I read an incredible insight from the ethical masters. A close reading of the verses reveals that the butler was very active in his dream. I took the grapes, I pressed them into the cup, and I served Pharaoh. The baker, on the other hand, was totally inactive. It doesn't even say that he baked the food. It could be he got them somewhere else. Activity, progress, growth, these are indicators of life. Inactivity, stagnation, and apathy, these are symbols of death. Yosef understood this well and interpreted the dreams accordingly. The beautiful holiday of Hanukkah starts this Sunday night, and this message is easily applied there as well. It would have been easy for the Chashmonaim to be passive, to give in to the status quo. Why fight the Greeks and Hellenists when the whole of society was against them? Why search for pure oil when impure oil is technically and halachically permitted? But the Maccabees knew that we are only as alive as our actions. So they rose to the occasion, as difficult as it was, and did what they had to do. Thanks to them, authentic Judaism and the Jewish people survived and thrived. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom and a happy Hanukkah.